Revolution and the idea of nation. Yesterday we started with the concept of French Revolution and idea of nation. So for democracy, for the first time in the world, if somebody revolted, that is French society, and that revolution lasted for a long time. And so that French Revolution is having important place in the history of Europe. यूरोप की हिस्ट्री में इतना इम्पोर्टेंट प्लेस इनको क्यों है? क्योंकि सबसे ज्यादा कहीं पर स्पार्क लगी है, कहीं पर मतलब चिंगारी डालनी है, तो वो चिंगारी डालने का काम ये फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशन ने किया था. एंड दैट्स व्हाई फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशन इज हैविंग इम्पोर्टेंट प्लेस इन हिस्ट्री ऑफ यूरोप. तो अभी फ्रांस में जब रिवॉल्यूशन आया था, फ्रांस में जब सबसे पहले मतलब रिवोल्ट आया था, तो उस वक्त लोगों ने इसमें ज्यादा से ज्यादा पार्टिसिपेट होना चाहिए. मोर एंड मोर पीपल शुड पार्टिसिपेट इन दिस रिवॉल्यूशन. ये सोच के मतलब फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशनरीज जो है, जो फ्रेंच नेशनलिस्ट है, तो उन्होंने क्या किया कि मतलब लोगों के मन में नेशनलिज्म का फीलिंग डेवलप किया. तो yesterday I told you कि ये जो नेशनलिज्म का फीलिंग है, तो ये लोगों के मन में कैसे आया, how did this feeling work, yes feeling कैसे work कर गया. So this is another name for this feeling of nationalism is collective belongingness. Another name for this is collective belongingness. Okay, so this is collective belongingness. So other French people, they should have this feeling of collective belongingness for their own nation, France. And so that means French revolutionaries, they had taken certain measures. So there is one question usually asked that what measures are taken by French revolutionaries to bring the feeling of collective belongingness among French people. So yesterday I started with the concept map. We will do the same today. First one, La Patrie, Les Citoyens. Yesterday I told you the idea La Patrie. It means La Patrie. It means fatherland. Just as in Indian societies we have motherland, we call our land, we call our nation as motherland. In the same manner, means in Western societies they call it as their fatherland. See what is the difference? Difference को देखिए. In Indian society, that is eastern part of the world, we call it motherland. In western part of the world, they call it fatherland. So here, these French revolutionaries, they call it that France is their fatherland and they were citizens of France. Les citoyens, it means citizen. So, in that way, they are having united community. They will have their own constitution, and under that constitution they can enjoy certain rights. If everybody supported the idea of La Patrie and Les Citoyens, these are French words. La Patrie and Les Citoyens, these are French words, and if everybody supported to this idea of La Patrie and Les Citoyens, then what will happen? That means they will enjoy equal rights, they will live in proper equal society and have their own constitution with all of them having political rights, fundamental rights, everything. So this was the first. Okay. Then I told you that new flag. Then they designed new flag that was tricolor. New flag was designed that was tricolor and it replaced former royal standard. So whatever royal flag was there, whatever royal means what we can say कि means royal flag के साथ साथ royal images means whatever it may be, so that were replaced, and instead of that new tricolor was chosen as a flag of France. This was the second. Okay. Then third, Estate Generals. Okay. So Estate Generals, they were selected. Estate Generals. That is the body of active citizens, and they were renamed as National Assembly. Estate Generals were renamed as National Assembly. What name was given to them? National Assembly. Previously, we know in 9th standard, Estate Generals meeting was called by Louis XVI in order to increase taxes. So those Estate Generals, they were elected, and that is the body of active citizens. It means tax pay citizen. Active citizen, इसका मतलब होता है tax pay citizen. Active citizen, it means tax pay citizen. Okay. So let us see, means that active citizen that was there. Active citizens, they were known as Estate Generals in previous times, but now means in National Assembly means what was the case, that Estate Generals was renamed as National Assembly. उसको National Assembly नाम दे दिया गया. That was renamed as National Assembly, and this was the third measure taken by French revolutionaries to bring collective belongings. अब तक कितने measures बताए? 3. First, La Patrie, Les Citoyens, that is fatherland and citizens. Why there should be fatherland and citizens? They should enjoy equal rights. They should have their own constitution, and that's why this La Patrie and Les Citoyens. Then second one, that is new French flag, that is tricolor, was selected and for to replace former royal standard. And third, body of Estate Generals that was elected, that was the body of active citizens, and that was renamed as National Assembly. So everything was done in the name of nation. Everything was done in the name of nation, and so that this was the third measure. Then next is new hymns were composed, oaths were taken. Hymns, oaths, and all in the name of nation. Martyrs commemorated. See, martyrs commemorated. New hymns. Hymns means, for example, Vande Mataram is a hymn. Okay. Hymns means anything means that can please the God. That is known as hymn. Stotra, Aarti, Mantra. मतलब ये क्या हो गया? These are the example of hymns in Indian languages. Indian languages में हम hymns मतलब क्या बोलते हैं? कोई स्तोत्र होता है, कोई मंत्र होता है, भगवान को खुश करने के लिए कोई आरती गाते हैं हम. So all these means collectively known as hymns. तो जैसे मदरलैंड की तारीफ के लिए नेशनल मींस नेशनल एंथम होता है, नेशनल सॉन्ग होता है. So these are the example of hymns. So in India, national anthem Jana Gana Mana is, we can call it as a hymn. Vande Mataram national song, it is also kind of hymn. So new hymns are created, new oaths were taken. Oaths लेना मतलब क्या? Promises देना. Okay, मतलब शपथ लेना. That is new oaths they were taken, and martyrs were commemorated. Martyrs means a person who sacrificed his life for the nation. ऐसा इंसान कि जिसने अपने नेशन के लिए अपना लाइफ सैक्रिफाइस किया, दैट इज मार्टियर्स. So martyrs were commemorated. जैसे for example means in India, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, these are martyrs. Nation के लिए अपनी जिंदगी को sacrifice करना, that is known as martyrs. So new hymns were created, oaths were taken, and martyrs were commemorated. It means remembered. Okay, जैसे हम श्रद्धांजलि देते हैं ना, so in the same manner. Okay, so martyrs, they were commemorated. So that is now they began to realize that France is their country and they should take care of this country. They should they should take active part in administration of France. France का administration कैसे हो रहा है? Okay, France का rule कैसे चल रहा है? So उसके सब के लिए उन्होंने क्या किया कि न्यू हाइम्स लिखे, ओथ्स ली, कस्में ली, मार्टियर्स कमेमोरेटेड. मार्टियर्स जो है, जो मतलब जिन्होंने अपनी जिंदगी देश के नाम की, ऐसे लोगों को याद किया, ऑल इन द नेम ऑफ नेशन. फोर्थ पॉइंट क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स? फोर्थ पॉइंट इज क्लियर? समझ में आया बेटा आपको? ओके, so please 1 minute. So this was the fourth point. New hymns, they were created, oaths were taken, martyrs commemorated. Okay, this was the thing. Then next major. Okay, centralized administration system. Centralized administrative system that was declared. Okay. Means there will be government, that government will be democratically elected. Okay, and by that way means what they will do, that government will be democratically elected, and what will be there? So a centralized administrative system was put in place and formulated uniform law. What was their next? That they formulated uniform laws. Previously in French society there were different laws for different people. अलग अलग लोगों के लिए अलग अलग लॉ था. इक्वालिटी नहीं थी. इन केस ऑफ लॉ आल्सो देयर वाज नो इक्वालिटी. वहां पर इक्वालिटी नहीं थी. सो वही सेंट्रलाइज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सिस्टम, डिसेंट्रलाइज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सिस्टम उन्होंने तैयार की. यूनिफॉर्म लॉज पूरे फ्रांस के लिए बनाए ताकि जनता को ये ध्यान में आए कि गवर्नमेंट क्या होता है, डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट क्या अच्छा कर सकती है उनके साथ. And that was the thing, that centralized administrative system and uniform laws, they were created. वो create किया गया. Okay. Then internal custom duties and dues were abolished. Next, internal custom duties and dues, they were abolished. Abolish मतलब खत्म करना. Custom duties and dues were abolished. वो खत्म कर दिए गए. And uniform system of weights and measures. Uniform system of weights and measures. So what was the previous condition? Wherever you go, there were different system of weights and measurements. Okay, so French revolutionaries, they brought this uniform system of weights and measurements. So 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So that will be everywhere in the world. Now it is same. Previously this system was different in all different countries and all different states. But now means French revolutionaries, they did that internal custom duties. What is custom duties? When you want to sell your goods in another state, you have to pay a tax. That is known as custom duty and dues. So this thing that was abolished, that was ended, and uniform system of weight and measurement that was brought in practice. Okay, so this was again fifth measure undertaken by French revolutionaries. And then at last, French language, that was common language, selected as French as common language of France. So there were other dialects of French, but French language that was specifically spoken in Paris at that time. So that French language that was spoken at Paris, spoken in Paris only. So that French language is selected as common language of France. फ्रांस की कॉमन लैंग्वेज बनाई गई कि फ्रांस के सभी लोग ये फ्रेंच बोलेंगे एंड अदर डायलेक्ट्स वेर डिस्करेज. अभी डायलेक्ट्स मतलब क्या, देखो मराठी जो जलगांव में बोली जा रही है वो अलग है, मराठी जो पूना में बोली जा रही है वो अलग है, मराठी जो आदिवासी एरिया में बोली जाती है वो अलग है. सो दीज आर डायलेक्ट्स ऑफ मराठी टाइप्स. सो other dialects of French language they were discouraged and French was selected as a common language for France. France के लिए ये common language select किया गया. Okay, see कितने measures बताए? French revolutionaries has undertaken certain measures to bring the sense of collective belongingness among French citizens. They were first la patrie, les citoyens. La patrie it means fatherland, les citoyens it means citizens. That this country is their fatherland and they were the country's citizen. This is the thing. Then new French flag that is tricolor that was chosen to replace former royal standard. So in that way means new flag that was chosen. So previously it was means some king's you can say identity like flag. So that was discouraged. New French flag was chosen. Then third, Estate Generals, that is the body of active citizens. So that body is renamed as National Assembly. उसको नया नाम रखा Estate General को National Assembly. Fourth, new hymns, oaths and oaths were taken. New hymns were created and martyrs were commemorated. मतलब नए नेशन के नाम पे नए गीत लिखे गए, रस्में कस्में खाई गई कि they will not leave their nation like this. And martyrs, those who sacrificed their life for betterment of France, such a people they were commemorated, उनको याद किया गया. Then fifth, that centralized administrative system, that centralized rule, कि सभी जगह वही rule रहेगा ऐसे. Okay, that was the thing. And then uniform system of weights and measurements, uniform laws were created. And next, internal custom duties and dues were abolished. Internal custom duties and dues were means abolished, वो खत्म किए गए. Internal duties, taxes वगैरह जो state to state मतलब goods बेचने के लिए, services देने के लिए जो लगाए गए थे. And uniform system of weights and measurements that was introduced. नया system, uniform system weights and measurements का introduce किया गया. And at last, French that is spoken at Paris. Okay. So other dialects of French language they were discouraged and French was selected as common language of France. So this is what the French revolutionaries did for bringing the feeling of collective belongingness among French citizens, among French nation. So dear students, up to this we have noted down that how French revolutionaries they tried their best to bring the feeling of nationalism in their citizens' mind, okay, in their people's mind. So further revolutionaries they declared one thing, that now it was their mission. What was their mission? That to liberate France. मिशन मतलब क्या, कोई बड़ा काम. सो उनका सबसे बड़ा काम क्या है अभी, कि फ्रांस को लिबरेट करना है. लिबरेट करना मतलब फ्री करना. किससे? डेस्पोटिज्म, डेस्पोटिक रूलर, किंग्स रूलर, किंग, किंग का रूल, ठीक है। इससे मतलब फ्रेंच सोसाइटी को, फ्रांस के रूल को, सॉरी फ्रांस के लोगों को उनको फ्री करना है, दैट वाज देयर मिशन। ये उनका मिशन है कि फ्रेंच सोसाइटी को उनको फ्री करना है। दे वांट टू लिबरेट फ्रेंच सोसाइटी फ्रॉम डेस्पोटिज्म। डेस्पोटिज्म मतलब किंग्स रूल। किंग्स रूल मतलब कैसे किंग का रूल? दैट इज किंग दैट इज समवॉट व्हाट वी कैन से क्रूएल वन, अनजस्ट, अन्यायी राजा के चंगुल से फ्रांस को छुड़ाना है। दैट व्हाट वाज देयर मिशन, ये ऐसा उन्होंने डिक्लेयर किया। So in that way means they tried their best to declare France as nation state. Then मीन्स जैसे अभी फ्रांस में ये सब चल रहा था, सो न्यूज जो है ये फ्रांस की न्यूज वो सभी डिफरेंट सिटीज में स्प्रेड हो गई। दिस न्यूज ऑफ फ्रांस इज स्प्रेड इन डिफरेंट सिटीज एंड देन अदर मेंबर्स ऑफ मिडिल क्लास दे सेट जैकोबियन क्लब। जैकोबियन क्लब को सेट किया। लास्ट ईयर यू स्टडीड मैक्सिमिलियन रॉबस्पियर, उसने जैकोबियन क्लब को सेट किया था। देयर एक्टिविटीज एंड कैंपेन्स जो है तो उससे फ्रेंच आर्मी को उन्होंने बुलाया, हॉलैंड में, बेल्जियम में, स्विट्जरलैंड में, देन इटली में 1790s तक फ्रेंच आर्मी को वेलकम किया टू कम एंड लिबरेट देम। ओके, एंड रिवोल्यूशनरी वॉर्स वेयर मींस ब्रोकन एवरीवेयर, सभी जगह रिवोल्यूशनरी वॉर स्टार्ट हो गए। एवरीवेयर रिवोल्यूशनरी वॉर्स वेयर स्टार्टेड इन यूरोप एंड फ्रेंच आर्मीज they began to carry all the ideas of nationalism out of France. फ्रांस के बाहर ये आइडिया स्प्रेड होना स्टार्ट हुआ, ये आइडिया स्प्रेड होनी स्टार्ट हुई। ओके, और ये काम किसने किया था? नेपोलियन। क्योंकि फ्रांस में जब मतलब डेमोक्रेसी से ये जो फ्रांस का एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है तो वो हैंडल करना मतलब जब मुश्किल हो गया, डिफिकल्ट हो गया, तब नेपोलियन बोनापार्ट किसने क्या किया? फ्रांस का एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन अपने हाथ में ले लिया। This Napoleon Bonaparte, he had taken administration of France in his own hand. अपने खुद के हाथ में उसने सारा एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ले लिया, पूरा एरिया अपने कंट्रोल में लाया। फिर उसी ने अपनी आर्मी स्विट्जरलैंड, बेल्जियम, हॉलैंड ऐसे जगह जगह आसपास में भेजी, वहां के मतलब लोगों को भी लिबरेट करना स्टार्ट किया। ओके, एंड ही स्टार्टेड इंट्रोड्यूसिंग many reforms that he introduced in France. आजू बाजू में wherever he won the territory, जहां जहां उसने ये टेरिटरी जीती वहां वहां पर ये न्यू रिफॉर्म्स लाना उसने स्टार्ट किया। सो उसके जो रिफॉर्म्स है उसको स्पेशल नाम है, दैट इज सिविल कोड ऑफ 1804। It is also known as Napoleonic Code. कोड मतलब क्या? लॉज। तो मतलब एक नए लॉज उसने सेट किए 1804 में। ओके, तो ये जो लॉज है, न्यू लॉज, दे वर इंट्रोड्यूस्ड बाय नेपोलियन बोनापार्ट एंड सो दैट ही मींस दीस लॉज आर नेम्ड एज नेपोलियनिक कोड और सिविल कोड ऑफ 1804। इसको 1804 मतलब सिविल कोड भी बोलते हैं, इसको नेपोलियनिक कोड भी बोलते हैं। इस पर भी 3 मार्क का या 5 मार्क का क्वेश्चन आता है कि सिविल कोड ऑफ 1804 क्या था या नेपोलियनिक कोड ऑफ 1804 क्या था। उसमें नेपोलियन ने क्या क्या चेंजेस लाए, क्या लॉज बनाए, दैट वी हैव टू डिस्कस नाउ। सो अभी नया टॉपिक स्टार्ट होगा, दैट इज सिविल कोड ऑफ 1804 या नेपोलियनिक कोड ऑफ 1804। तो इसको सिविल कोड भी बोलते हैं, इसको नेपोलियनिक कोड भी बोलते हैं। सो लेट अस स्टार्ट मींस विद सिविल कोड एंड नेपोलियनिक कोड, बट बिफोर दैट so we will continue this civil code or Napoleonic code, this topic tomorrow in next lecture. Okay, till that if you have any doubts and difficulties You can free to ask me or write it in chat box.